What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trade Game Official. I'm your host, Jimmy, where we talk about escaping the 9 to 5 through the skill of Forex and financial freedom. Today's video is going to be a little bit something different. Shout out to Sleepy FX. He is a member of the Discord. He posted this his results from a trade that he took, and he said that he went to a guru. And I really don't want to put the guy's name on blast, even though it's in the video, because it's not really about that. But this is something that I felt like I needed to make a video about, because there's a couple things I need to address in this video. He's just one of them, so I'm gonna get into it. It's gonna be a little bit long, because it's like I'd rather just do everything in this one video than make a bunch of them, because I got to talk about the Dolly exchange video that just went out too. But this is just like responses. This is not me dissing these people or nothing, even this guy. I just want to warn y'all about this, because if we play it, we're gonna hear what he said
about how basically I got finessed by this man named Bruce Ware about $1,300.
That's crazy. $1,300. That's crazy. All right, so let's talk about what happened here. I'm not gonna give you too much details. I'll put the link to this video in the description, so y'all could go watch it yourself. So if you want to check out what he said and like the full breakdown, you can watch that. I'm just gonna give you like the synopsis and the bookends of it, so you can get the gist of what's going on. Pretty much what happened was, Bruce hit me up in the Discord and he said he's taking a $100,000 challenge. Now, how we got from that to this is two different things occur, so I'm gonna break everything down. He was saying that pretty much he was gonna do the 100K challenge. I said, hey, we should all do one, and we can all take trades together in the Discord. Because, I know some people in the Discord, a lot of the people in my Discord already know how to trade, but we're just trying to get better at it. So at least the people that's like speaking actively in the group, because a lot of the people in the group don't really talk as much as the ones that's in the actual general chat, the free chat. Like there's a private chat for the course, and then there's a chat for the the people who took the course. The open chat, those people know how to trade. Those people didn't all take the course, so you can join for free. But anyway, I don't want to get too caught up on that. So pretty much what happened was he started taking the challenge. He got 1%, and when he got 1%, I guess, and I'm assuming this part because this is what a lot of people do, they feel like it's too slow. And he pretty much said in the video that the guy told him he could get him to pass the challenge in one day. And guys, I don't care if it's 10,000, if it's 100,000, if it's $1 million. Anybody that tells you something like that, you got to be careful, because the way the challenges are set up, and now we're going to get into the teachable moment part. The way these challenges are set up, right, you shouldn't be able to pass them in a day. They're not supposed to be able to be passed in a day. That's how you burn the account, because what they're set up to do is the drawdown. When you're in a profitable trade, even if you win, the drawdown accumulates and accounts towards your loss for the day. So say your loss for the day on $100,000 is probably going to be $5,000, right? It's either going to be 5,000 or 2,500. I'm pretty sure it's going to be either 25 or 5,000, but I actually think it's 5,000. I think the whole account is 10, and for the day it's 5,000. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but y'all could correct that part. Anyway, what happened was, if you take 1% trades like I teach, and I'm not talking about teaching a paid environment, I'm talking about on my channel. I tell you guys take 1% trades, and I take half of 1%. So if I need 1%, right, and you need 10%,
we have a possible change to bearish momentum.
Let me
look for a move to the downside on Euro Aussie 1 minute chart.
They're going to be talking the new robots. Anyway, though, this is not about that. If you need 10% and you take 1% per trade, you just need to win 10 trades, right? Now, if you take a 1 to 3, you just need to win 3.5 trades. But I do half percents because if you lose, it takes longer. But if you lose, you still have to win 20 trades. So if you win 20 trades, you have to lose 20 trades. If you lose 20 trades, that means you can't trade. All right, so you shouldn't be taking a funded account. So if you do a half percent, you can win easier that way. But you guys want to do this quicker, and he said someone told him they could do it in a day, and he paid the man $800. Now, You shouldn't want to pass no challenge in a day, man, because that's how you're gonna lose your account. For one, you're over trading if you're doing that because you should only be risking 1%. Really, the most you should trade in a day is 3%.
We have a
That should
possible
give you three
change to
days to pass
bullish
the challenge,
momentum.
3.5 days.
Look for a
If you're
move to the
trading,
upside on Kiwi
where you're
Yen
trying to
1
beat
minute
the
chart.
challenge in one day, you are over trading. Okay, so just to let anybody know, if anyone's telling you that they want to pass the challenge in a day, yes, it's possible, but that is simply luck. You know what I mean? You're gambling, and that's literally what this person did, and they blew this account. Okay, so pretty much what he's saying is, let's just listen to a little bit of it. It's gonna echo, so I'm not
Just
gonna
go
let it
ahead and
play
take a
too
look.
much.
So if you're not familiar with Bruce Webb,
Let me turn
let's
it
go
over.
ahead and take a look at his Instagram. This is Instagram right here, basically.
I didn't want to
Forex
blow him
trader
up like that.
who teach
Sorry.
Forex. Now he also has a VIP room as well.
That kills
Once you
me
look at
too. A
the
lot of y'all
Instagram,
dudes
it
be having
says,
mad
if you're reading
followers.
this, then I can help you make money. Inbox me. Okay. I
He
did
got the
that.
cause.
All right.
Let me pause. He had the cause. Look back. And it's not that this dude, because you got to get your money. He probably do help people. He got the Benz. Y'all love the Benz and the fancy cars. I keep telling y'all, I'm about to start doing this. I'm going to go tell my boy, yo, let me hold your 750. And I'm going to start saying that shit.
We
is
have
mine
a
and taking
possible
pictures of it.
change to bearish momentum. Look for a
I'ma
move
start
to the
taking pictures
downside on Euro Kiwi
showing the
1
chart
minute chart.
with no fucking real situation going on. And y'all love this trading view. See, this is another thing y'all do. Y'all keep posting trading view. Trading view doesn't really show you a trade. It shows you the possibility of how you could win a trade. I could go to a candle that's going down and put this anchor on it as if I took the trade and make it look like I got this trade. I don't. Y'all dudes with this fake stuff. But anyway, this is the dude with 12,000 followers, and you know you got to look at his like to follower ratio to see if that's real. But like I said, I'm not gonna deep dive into him because this is not about exposing him. This is about y'all got to stop falling for this when y'all see these traders, because you notice my Instagram only got like 50 followers on there, and I probably got the same amount of likes as him, and I don't even have that many followers. But it's because these people keep doing this stuff with these cars. He got 2 different cars right here. So you think he own all of those cars? He might from y'all paying for it. But
Money.
we'll see.
Inbox me. Okay.
Let's
I
finish.
did that.
Let me unmute.
All right. So I did inbox him,
And Telegram.
basically.
I don't mess with
And,
Telegram for this reason right here.
You come up to this little advertisement right here, basically, where he'll tell you, hey, I can help you get a funded account. Right? Okay, cool. Now, just to give y'all a little background
Yeah,
information
wow.
on me,
10K,
you know, I do have
150.
multiple
So he got the
different
100K
funded
for
accounts.
800. We see what's going
I
on.
am a consistently profitable trader, but whenever I take these funding account challenges, for whatever reason, I don't pass them quickly. And
You're not
according to him,
supposed
he
to,
can
bro.
pass
Let me
them.
pause that. You don't pass them quickly because you're not supposed to. They're not meant for you to pass them like that. These accounts are meant to teach you how to not blow them. Because remember, if you win, they make money. If you lose, they make money. They really don't care about you. But at the end of the day, they're teaching you. Because I learned risk management from failing challenges, and a lot of traders.
We have a possible
when we win these
change to
challenges,
bullish
me included,
momentum.
it's because we
Look
failed
for
so
a move
many.
to the
Like, I'm not
upside
gonna
on
cap
pound
up here
yen
and say
1 minute
I won
chart.
every challenge I took. I lost a lot of these challenges, but I did pass them with robots, but I don't advertise them because guess what? Just because I did it don't mean you could. You could buy my robot and the same thing could happen to you. But I do know what happened to him, and I'm going to get into all of that in a second. But I just wanted to tell you that never think you could pass these challenges in one day, man. Anybody who's actually thinking that they're going to be doing that, you know how many accounts everybody would have if people was really doing that? Think about that.
These things very quickly. Now, to keep it real, he did take a $50,000 challenge for me a few months back, and he did pass it. Did do what he said he was going to do.
There you go.
But on this one here didn't quite go the same way as the last one. So
And let me pause this too. Another thing, I don't trade for people, right? I do have an account where I trade with 2 people.
KJ Cell, 5-minute chart.
Let me pause that. I do have an account where I trade with 2 people, and that's just because they wanted to see if the robots work, so they were willing to invest to see if and the robot did work and it passed and everything. And I use that one account to like show my YouTube videos where I got all those accounts stacked up, right? And I tell people that. I say, yo, my main account, I do not take 60 trades on it. I do it on this account because nobody cares about if the account wins or loses. So that was a good position because the money that was put into the account, we already made that money back and gave it back. So everything in there is just profit to play with. So we just keep testing robots with that account, right? It's like an investment. And whatever we make, we make. Okay, so boom. if somebody's telling you they could pass in a day, that's crazy. But he did just say, this dude, let me go back. He did just say the dude passed the challenge for him 50K. The amount of money doesn't matter.
Didn't quite go the same way as the last one. So basically, I had hit him up. Again, and I said, hey, do you still use that bot to pass my Forex funds challenges? And he said, yeah, it just take a little bit longer. Okay, so I went ahead.
Okay, so that means he realized to slow down on trying to pass in a day. That's good.
And purchased a $100,000 account from my Forex funds. Now,
all right, I'm gonna stop this here. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say this was your fault, Sleepy, because, and I gotta keep it real. You know what I mean? I keep it tall no matter what, right? I think this is more your fault than his because he did it before. So you said in this video at some point, if I play it, that you know nothing is guaranteed. So in my opinion, you knew that, and he won one and he lost one. That's trading for you. So to me, the amount of money doesn't matter because whatever he's doing to win, it's not gonna always work. So if he's doing it and you're like 100th customer that he did it for, that explains why he failed. You just happen to be that failing a challenge that day. Because you're trying to pass these in a day, you're gonna have days when you're gonna burn the account. Which honestly, yeah, this account is pretty much toast at what is it, 95 or 10%. So yeah, it's done. It's definitely done. But let me get off this guy's name too, by the way.
Of course, it ain't at $100,000 right now.
And by the way, when y'all see these funded accounts, I want to point one thing out because people don't notice that don't take these challenges. They all say demo, by the way, guys. So that's why when people show certain things on YouTube, I'll be wondering what they doing. And another thing, do not show your account number. Let me warn y'all again. I say this every now and again. People who like me who can code, I could take his account number right now and I could trade it. I could trade his account with just his account number, and I could make his trade. I could blow his whole account right now if I wanted to. I could take this and put it into my robot and trade his account. Okay, so stop showing your account. I know y'all want to prove that something's real, but stop showing your account number. The people that do that do not know what they're doing. Trust me, stop doing that. Because somebody can actually trade your account for you. Okay? Be careful with that.
At $100,000 right now. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So basically, I handed the account over to him.
And look at the lot sizes. Look at the lot sizes. Some of these are too big. Like GU, that's definitely, that's risking more than 1% per trade. You shouldn't do that ever on a funded account, by the way. And, you know, he did what he did. He tried to hurry up and pass it. So I see what he was doing. Because, yeah, this is him just trying to hurry up. And he was cutting his trades. That was good. You see he was cutting them. He was cutting them. He was getting out of them joints.
I handed the account over to him basically on the 12th. Or actually after the 12th. Because if you see the two trades right here, the two gold trades, those are my trades. So when I handed the account over to him, it was already up 1%.
Wow, so he had the winning trades. Wow, that's bad.
For those of y'all who are familiar with the evaluation challenge on my Forex funds, you only have to make 8% to pass phase number 1, and you got to make 4% to pass phase number 2. So when I gave the account over,
see, that's better than what my numbers was. I thought it was 10% because that's what I go for.
The account was already up 1%. He just had to make 7% to pass the first phase,
and he failed.
So he takes his first trades using his bot or whatever on the 13th, and it's automatically down from that 1%. You can see.
First of all, why are you taking buys in a seller's market? The market been selling for weeks.
There were 3.
Y'all guys, like, that's common sense right there. I would have been like, hey, you buying? What you buying? You going against USD buying? You crazy. USD is popping.
Trades basically.
You can take a sell on USD right now and just be negative and wait. It's going to go positive because the USD been killing the market, especially with the government. Every month they keep announcing that they're raising interest rates. And you trying to buy
1 minute chart.
You trying to buy on USD right there. Fundamentally, he's not paying attention.
And 2 of them were much bigger losses than the win, so it's down a little bit. Then again on the 15th,
all buys. You see what I'm saying?
As well on the 16th, he takes some more
trades.
See how I
could tell y'all that? And
down
he's
again.
going down. You see USD.
So I'll go back and show y'all Telegram messages
against
basically
USD.
where I hit him up saying, hey man, this thing ain't really trading like it was before. He starts taking trades again on the 19th. And he literally loses in this little bar here about
So he
9 different
catching. You
trades
know
in
what
a
he
row.
did? And it's funny because I was calling these out. He was catching the reversals. He was taking trades at the end of reversals. So all these pairs that he's trading, notice all of them are USD pairs, right? Because that means he's trading the news. What he's doing is he's entering these at reversal moments, and that's why he's losing these trades, guys. That's why
Okay,
software does
cool.
help.
So, you know, this is the account details and all that stuff I sent to him.
That's not good
And
to
you know,
put
the
none
one
of this
thing I
on your
want y'all to
video, by the
notice
way.
about this is I'm texting this man, letting him know that things not really going the way before. At no time is he responding to me. So of course,
And guys, he's not responding to y'all because he got look. You see how many followers he had on Instagram? He's not responding to you because he got a lot of customers. Like y'all got to be careful with that too. Don't think a person with all those customers is gonna have time to be answering you, because then that means you think you special. And no offense, but nah, you not. You gonna have to get in that line, and he'll get to you when he feel like it, if he feel like it. Unfortunately. And the fact that he won one for you, I think you got to be a little bit more lenient on him because he could have just had a bad trading day. And yeah, you just got caught in the whirlwind, bro. That's kind of the thing with buying these type of services. That's why I don't offer them. I could be trying to get money by selling people, passing the challenges for them, but it'd be hard enough for
Cloud
me to do it
Cell,
myself.
1 minute chart.
There's no way I'm gonna try and do that for somebody else.
I text him. I'm like, the last time you used that bought a past $50,000 challenge on my Forex funds, it literally passed phase 1 in 2 days, passed phase 2 in 1 day. I was thinking it was going to take 5 days to pass. I was thinking it was going to take about 5 days past phase 1, but the account is now in phase 1 and is down 1.6%. Of course,
I'm
no
muting
response
my
from him.
side so it doesn't echo
That
through the
right there
mic
is on
because I
the
know it's
18th.
doing that.
On
I'm
the
sorry,
19th,
but
laugh
I
out
gotta hear
loud.
what he's
The
saying too,
bot
and I don't
literally
have it on
lost
my
6 trades in
headphones.
a row on my account. It's down
Should've just put on headphones, though,
3.4%,
sorry.
really 4.5%, because I gave the account to him up 1%. And it's
Yeah, I don't really gotta watch no more of this. Okay, so pretty much, man. I mean, he had a bad trading day. I would have been kind of more understandable with this, but he won one for you already, so I kind of got to give him, like, the fact that he won one and he lost one means he's like at a 50%. I can't really knock that. That's just how the trading game goes when you trading, man. But yeah, guys, like, I wouldn't let no one trade for me 1, 2. If he won one, I mean, the chances of him winning another are good. It's not like he blew 2 accounts for you. He won one. He kind of almost blew this one. So I'm assuming it's blown based off the math you gave me because you said 7%. So the fact that he was down that much means that 91 means you're at 9%. So you must have blown the account. But yeah, man, I kind of can't be too harsh on this guy for that because at the end of the day, he did what he said he was gonna do and he just lost. But to me, I mean, it sounds like if you take another account with him, he might win. I'm not gonna promote him and say you should do it, but at the end of the day, I don't really see the fault in it on his end because nothing's guaranteed. Even when people buy robots from me, I try to make sure they know how to use them. But you could still buy a robot and get cooked. You could buy a challenge and be a profitable trader and go get cooked. It's always a chance you could get cooked, man. It happens. You know what I mean? But with challenges, sometimes you got to keep taking them. That's why people don't really like them. That's why some people talk about them. But a lot of people don't give you the dark side of it. The dark side of these challenges is that you do have to take them a few times to win, and they know that. That's how they make money. How do you think they're able to give so many people capital? Because so many people fail. Majority of 90% of traders don't make it because 90% of them be failing. So if you're that 10% that's making it, they got way more than enough money to pay you because that 90% is not passing. So you just got caught in that 90%. And like I said, if you think about the math behind all of this, there's a 10% chance you're going to win, and you just happen to be in that 90%. So that one time that you won, you won. But honestly, let me just get to the point because I don't want to make the video super long. If you got somebody taking challenges for you, you don't deserve the account. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You don't deserve the account because when you get it, you just going to blow it anyway. Because if you didn't know how to pass the
KJ
challenge,
Cell, 15-minute
I'm
chart.
going to just let that run. That's a new robot. If you can't pass the challenge, you can't keep the account. You'll eventually blow the account anyway. So it's not really worth it to let somebody pass it. Like, I get the feeling that I get the whole idea of feeling good having that capital. You know what I mean? But it's still really not your capital either because you got to trade like them. I tell you guys all the time, when you get these funded accounts, take that money and put it towards your own accounts. Don't keep letting yourself trade for them because then it's like you work for them. You got to follow their rules. So it's better to just trade on your own and just take that money when you get it and just look at it like, hey, they giving me capital for my own personal account, and just flip that money back into your own personal account. Don't keep taking their money and thinking that it's all good. Because what happens if they close on you one day, or they start not paying people because they started losing or something? You know what I mean? So Sleepy, yeah, he messed up and his service could have been better. But if he won one already for you, to me in my book, you just gotta kind of take.
We have a possible change to bearish momentum.
I think you
Look
just
for
gotta
a
take
move
good
to
with
the
bad on
downside on
brothers. I
Euro
don't
Yen
think it was
1 minute
that
chart.
necessarily bad to blast him. Like, now I get that you was mad about the $800, but you know, I would have hit him up and say, look, it happened. What you gonna do for me on the next one? And he probably could do the next one for you with some kind of deal because he messed your shit up. But as far as the robot, we don't even know how he took your trade. It could have been a robot. It does look like a robot took those trades just based off the bad entry on it, because robots take trades without understanding. So that's why when I tell people to take robots, make sure you kind of use them the right way. Like, for one, if you're familiarizing yourself with the strategy of the robot, you should test the signal of it and see if the signals are good. What's the win rate? And then if the win rate and the signal is good, usually majority of the time, then that's a robot that I would consider good. Like, if it loses 5 and 115, and out of 20 the percentage is 5% loss, or let's say 25% loss, 5 out of 20, right? That's good. That means 75% of the time the robot wins. And usually when you win, it's not a 1-to-1. So even if it's 1-to-1, if you lost 5 and you won 15, that's still successful. So it's really about just understanding and taking care of your trading on your own. These robots are supposed to make your life easier. Now, when you start going to the point where you got a person with a robot trading for you with his robot and you don't know what's going on, that's not a good idea. It's never a good idea to let anyone trade for you, period. But imagine if I tell you I got my robot, you don't know what I'm doing, what strategy I'm using. You may not even agree with the way that I'm trading. And then, you know, I'm over here just getting your joint cooked. So y'all got to be careful with that. Like, that's why I said let me make the video and explain all of this. Because now that gives the robots a bad name too. Because y'all know that I have robots that I sell. So it's not really necessarily a good thing. You should have just tried to buy the robot from them and mastered the robot. Because that's what I do. I master my strategies and then I put them in the robots. And I use the robots. And that's why I'm able to show y'all all of those trades like that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if people make it sound too easy, it is. Like, you kind of want to do a lot of this hands on yourself. I've been here where I got cooked messing with people. I never went as far as to let people trade for me. But it's the same thing when you take people's signals. And I definitely got steamrolled taking signals from people who proclaimed they were good at it and this and that. And like I said, he did have all the red flags when you showed his Instagram page. I'm not going to get into it. Like I said, I'm not trying to blast homeboy. But to me, I don't think it's really good to put this on his jacket if he's been winning accounts for y'all. Like, if he's winning more than he's losing, then, you know, that's just part of the game. You just happen to be one of the losses. Based off what you said, I don't know if I could say he's a hack or he's a fake guru or any of that. I mean, he did have the flags on that gram, but at the end of the day, that doesn't. The fact that he got a win first and then you came back the second time and you took a L, has he fallen off? This, that, and the third? I don't know. He won one before. The amount of money don't make a difference because it's the risk management that you have to really mess with these accounts. So the fact that you guys were trading like that too, he blew your account a long time ago just with the drawdown, because based off the trades that I'm seeing, let's go back to that screen. Based off these trades right here in front of us, you been blew the account. Because you can blow the account as far as break the rule and hit the drawdown and keep trading. But you been was out of that account. You been got blown out of this account. They just kept trading, trying to bring it back. It was too late. Once that drawdown hit a certain amount of money, you out. You could keep trading, but you trading for fun. So I don't know what was going on here, but yeah, Ben was blown out of this account, my man. Ben was gone. Ben was tore up out of this. So I don't know what was taking place here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Just want to tell you, I really don't think you should put Bruce Webb out there like that, my boy. I think you should try to speak to him about reconciliation for what happened, because if something happens wrong with somebody that's
we have a possible change to bearish momentum.
Before you go make
Look for a move to the downside on Euro dollar 5 minute chart.
He might be falling off. He might have a bunch of people complaining. I would assume when you get to the level he's at, you're gonna have disgruntled customers or people that don't like your service. I would speculate that at some point with me, if I get busy like this, like he is, I got 12,000 followers. Of course, some of y'all gonna slip through the cracks, and I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just trying to give y'all the honest side of it, because this is business. So, in his defense, man, he's 1 for 1 in my opinion. You need to holler at him for that definitive next go around and see what he could do for you, in my opinion. But in my also furthest opinion, my final thoughts, stop letting people trade for y'all, man.
New
Stop
high
taking
on
these
Aussie
signals.
Kiwi.
Stop joining these weird groups where people be trying to trade for y'all because, yeah, you could win and all that, but you either going to be wasting your time. And then let me explain. Let me give y'all the real on this. I'm not going to just talk to try and hate on nobody because it's not why I'm saying it. Because some of these signals groups are good, I think. But you're not going to learn how to trade because you're taking their signals. That's the first thing wrong. You need to try and learn how to trade those signals they're giving you. If you could look at that signal and understand the analysis behind it, then it's fine. But if you don't know why the person is giving out that signal, you shouldn't take it. You definitely shouldn't let no one take a challenge for you because once you get the account, you're just going to lose it because you're going to do something like trade on a holiday, trade news, or something that goes against what they're saying, and you're going to mess your account up. And then a lot of y'all don't understand the risk management part, and that's why you need to take the challenge because if you don't understand the risk management, when you get the account, you're going to blow it. Okay, so that's the second thing. And the third thing is, man, if it was like that, you got to really... I'm going to keep it a being with y'all right now. I'm going to keep it tall with y'all and just say it flat out. If a person is that nice, they really not going to have time to do it for y'all like that. I don't have time to do it for myself like that. They going to be trying to do it for their people and and all. I'm not saying that there's not people out there doing it, but they probably are going to have to use a robot. And real robots don't always have perfect conditions. The reason I have a bunch of different robots is because there's a bunch of different times when you need to turn one on and turn one off. Certain robots are for certain market conditions. Right now, the market is in a trend, so you really don't even need a robot. It's just easy to hop on the chart and take a trade right now because it's trending so strong up and down. Between the government and the war in Ukraine, the market is just giving away trades. So you really don't need to be overthinking it right now. You know what I mean? So just to let you guys know, stop letting people trade for y'all, man. And Sleepy, man, it's messed up what happened to you, but I feel like it's a casualty of war. And you said it yourself that, you understand it works like that. So I don't know what to tell you, bro, but at the end of the day, if he won, I would have been like completely more on your side had you not said he won a 50K account for you. If he won one for you, he already showed you he know what he doing. So he just messed up. So like I said, I do want to hear the conclusion to this, like what he's going to do for you. If he just like blew your joint and just took a walk, I don't know. Like I do want to hear it. So let me go to the end and see what you're going to say. But hopefully it don't just end like that.
Discount $2,000 and $1,600 to pass it. If he passed it, okay, everything all good in the neighborhood. But if he fail, he gonna keep your $3,000 to $3,400, and he gonna ghost your ass like he been doing me.
Oh
And
no, so that's the problem. Okay, I get it. So he's ghosting you. Okay, so boom, that's bad because now that means he know what he did, and that we could work with. If he blew your joint, he did that. That's kind of crazy for one reason. You're a customer. So at the end of the day, if I blow your account, and that's part of what we agreed on that it could happen, I'm going to blow your account and expect you to come for round two. And that's messed up, but it's part of trading. If you came to me and I blew your account, I'm expecting round two. I want vindication. I'm not going to ghost you because that's going to make you do what you did, make the video. I'm going to try to be like, hey, let me give you a deal. Because even the funded account places, sometimes they give you deals if you fail your account, depending on what went on and all that. They'll give you like, hey, this a coupon. Sometimes if you complain, they'll give you a coupon code. They'll do something so you could come back. So if he's just ignoring you, that's bad business at that point. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real. I don't go through this because I have like maybe one or two trolls that do that to me, where they're annoying and they just message me. Like you hear my phone going off now. I do get those annoying messages where I'm like, I'm not answering this person. He's probably getting a bunch of that because he got 12,000 followers. As I keep telling y'all, sometimes having a small channels like mine are kind of good because I don't have that many people, so I could cater to my small group of people. And that's kind of why I'm like, you know what, let me not trip off for having a bunch of followers because then I'm going to have people making videos because I can't get to everybody. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's unfortunate that he's ghosting you, bro. But, I mean, when people busy like this, you kind of got to understand they probably too busy for you. You know what I mean? You got to, at that point, this is probably the only way you was going to get his attention by making this video. Now, unfortunately, he probably going to think, oh, you're not going to get that many views. Hopefully we could bring light to your video, but this is not to expose him. But he probably think you ain't gonna really do nothing to him, and he could just go about his business and do what he was doing, and he ain't worrying about it. More than likely. So hopefully this gets rectified for you, man. I mean, right now September 21st, 22nd. Hopefully this gets rectified for you, man. But yeah, definitely take your own account challenges, guys. Don't be letting people trade for you, man. That's where I draw the line. I don't be trading for people. I got one account where It was a business situation and I do it. And that's the account that I post a lot of times when I make YouTube videos. But at the end of the day, I don't. When people come to me with that, I don't even do it. I don't even trade for my friends and stuff. Nope, I ain't offering to trade for nobody. Because the minute it go bad, then here we go. Money will make people change. People get crazy over some money, man. So I'm not trying to mess with people money. You know what I mean? So I got
We have a
two
possible
customers
change to
now.
bearish momentum.
I gotta fix
Look for
something
a
that
move to the
happened with them.
downside
You know
on
what I mean?
Euro
And
Yen
they
1 minute
understand,
chart.
and I'm gonna fix it. So you know, it's a situation where it kind of didn't go right. Well, one person it didn't go right, and I'm cool with him. One person, I shouldn't say two, it's one. And I gotta fix it. And I told him I'm gonna fix it, and I'm fixing it. So you gotta kind of do right by people. So hopefully, you know, you guys like use this, and that's why I made this video. So learn an example. I wanted to talk about the Dolly video, but I'm gonna do that in a separate video because it's not that serious either. What I gotta say about that, but because he talked about the moving average cross in his last video, and I want to talk about that as well because there, to me, there was some misinformation in that, and he said he wanted to debate, so I'm gonna address that in the next video, in the separate video. I don't know which one comes out first, whichever one you see, but I'm gonna separate these because this one's too long. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna make that one. But Sleepy, bro, his video will be in the description for anybody that watches this. I don't have a lot of followers and views, so
We have a
ain't too many
possible
people probably
change to
gonna really
bearish
see it,
momentum.
but for those of
Look
y'all
for a
that come
move to the
across it,
downside on
is he a
Kiwi
fake
Looney
guru?
1 minute chart.
I mean, I guess he kind of, no offense to this Bruce brother, but I guess he kind of fell into that realm if he's ignoring you. That kind of makes it, yeah, he took your bread and he dipped. He blew your account, he dipped. Yeah, he kind of falls into that realm now. So now I got to take it back if he's ignoring you. He's not, because you was in the, we just spoke in the DM, I mean in the group chat and Discord, and we spoke. I said, hey, I'm going to watch the video, and he posted the video in the chat and everything. And I didn't have a problem with it because it's gonna, you know, we need to know what's going on out here. Like if I'm doing some fuck shit and people start talking about it, that's gonna happen. I can't make people not talk about me if I do something crazy to y'all. So I kind of already know that's how the internet works. So I was like, go ahead, post the video. I didn't care. I didn't stop him. He posted it. I watched it. I didn't stop it because when I'm doing something crazy, somebody's gonna be posting me in somebody else's group. So I already know that's kind of how that works. But I don't want to also be malicious and try to put another black man down that's trying to do business. If he's out here passing challenges for people and he just happened to fall through the crack. However, the part about ghosting you classifies him as, yeah, man, I hate to say it, but yeah, you fall into the fake Forex guru category. If you take somebody money, fail they shit, and then disappear with them. That's kind of cold. But in his defense, hopefully he gets back to you with that coupon code and tries to redeem it. Hopefully. And if that does happen, I will keep you updated in another video about it. But right now, it ain't looking good if he ain't answering you. And I'm out of here, man. You know, hopefully y'all guys, you know, stop trying to take the shortcuts, man. You know, study, practice until you get it right. Trust me, I learned a long time ago. I'd rather blow my own money than let somebody blow it for me. Does that make sense? All right, then. I'm out of here.
New low on NASDAQ 100.